heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
Yes, sir, Black Coast, it's your boy Shadow Ghost. Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. Man, listen, I think the camera's up here or whatever. I usually record off my PC and like I do like music and editing and all that good stuff, but right now I'm gonna fix it or whatever, so I'm recording off my Galaxy Ultra. So if this goes good, then hey, I'll start doing a little mixture of both or whatever. I want to talk about Spence and Pacquiao real quick, but before I get into that, I watched the Jamel Charlo and Castano fight for the fourth time. Well, number one, I love boxing, and number two, because of the controversy, you know what I mean? And I noticed that like us content creators, the guys in the chats, you know, we're all boxing fans, boxing pugilists and stuff like that. And so you know how we watch boxing fights, and every time we watch it we pick up something different, you know what I mean? Like the Castillo and Diego Corral is one of my favorite fights of all time, bro. I've seen it like over 100 times. Every time I watch it I get something different out of it, like, oh yeah, that guy was doing that, that guy was doing that. I've talked to 3 people that were at that fight, the Charlo and Castano fight, right? And I had one guy that was like, yeah, you like when Brian would land punches, it sounded differently. And one guy was like, yeah, when Jamel's punches landed, like you could hear it. I could tell you this: when I was watching the fight, and I was watching it off Showtime app on my PC earlier, when Castano landed, it was like a thud. It was like a thud. It was just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because I wasn't there. But I mean, Charlo hurt him a couple times, man, and he hurt Charlo. It was a good fight, man. Once again, the 6th and the 11th round. The 11th round to me was so hard to score. Castano was hurt in the 10th round, and by the way, Steve Weinsfeld, I think he's like he's like I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Fame judge or whatever, but he had the 10th round like a 10-8 round or whatever, and even though there was no knockdown, so that was kind of weird. But I think it's because Jamel dominated that round, he scored it a 10-8, but it is what it is. Going into the 11th round, Castano backed Jamel up, snapped his head back with a couple jabs, and then he got him on the ropes, and then Jamel came back, got him on the ropes. It was such a close round to me, bro. And I think it was the 6th round too was another close round, and I think at the 8th round there was a couple swing rounds, but I still scored it 115, 113 to Castano. And if you throw in the swing rounds or whatever, to Jamel's favor, it comes out a draw. It comes out a draw. So I'm okay with all that. But I mean, 117, 111, yeah, that judge smoking crack straight up. So as far as Jamel going back on his bicycle a lot, yeah, but you know, after seeing it for a 4th time, I can honestly say that he was doing that on purpose to bait Castano in, because he know that he hurt him in the 2nd round when he clipped him. So he was going on his bicycle because he was trying to counter him. Not so much I think that he was afraid that, because the first time I was like, yeah, you know, oh, he's on his bicycle because he got hurt in the 3rd round. Yeah, I think it was a mixture of both. I think he was backing up and on his bicycle because he got clipped in the 3rd round too. But also like because, hey, I'm going to catch him. When he comes in, when he rushes me, I'm going to catch him. So I think it was a mixture of both. But man, it was a great fight. I want to see it run back. Manny Pacquiao and Spence. Bro, I'm seeing so many channels thinking that Spence is just gonna walk through Manny. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: I favor Spence in this fight. Size, jab, the willingness or ableness to adapt. With Mikey Garcia, he was boxing. Sean Porter, he beat Sean Porter at his own game. He sitting there, standing there, trading punches. Younger, in his prime. But Manny, I've never seen anybody just walk through Manny. I just don't see it happening. As far as knocking Manny out, Spence, yeah, he's got power, but he didn't knock out Mikey. He didn't knock out Danny Garcia. He didn't knock out Sean Porter. Granted, all 3 of those guys got chins. Manny's got a chin too, but Manny has been knocked out. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be a good fight, but I just don't see him just walking through Manny. And after the fight that we just had this past week, bro, I am so excited for boxing. I feel like this is going to be a great fight. I'm upset that this weekend was supposed to be the Fury and Wilder 3, because that was a lot of great undercards, bro. So, but, hey, it is what it is. Shit happens. But I really don't think it's gonna be like how some of y'all think it is, bro. I don't think like y'all think Spence is gonna walk in there and walk over. Even 42 years old, Manny, y'all think he's just gonna walk in there and just walk right? And Manny ain't gonna go in there and just collect the check, y'all. Like, Manny ain't that type of fighter. Like, Manny ain't just gonna go in there, I'm gonna go in there and get this check and I'm gonna walk the fuck out. Nah, he going in there to try to beat you, bro. I picked Thurman to beat Pacquiao. I was surprised. I'm like, bro, this dude showing me that he ain't even human, bro. Age is not a number when it comes to Manny. So, but I still favor Spence to win the fight. I just don't think it's gonna be like how some of y'all are thinking. It's the same thing with the Castano fight. A lot of them were like, yeah, Jermel's gonna take about 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. And I'm like, I don't see what y'all seeing. Yeah, he beat Spence and Derevchenko in the amateurs. Yeah, Spence is a different fighter today, but Spence went to the Olympics, bro. So Spence was still good in the amateurs. Like, y'all making it seem like that shit ain't nothing. Like, I think we really underestimate a lot of these fighters and what they could do before before fights happen. These guys are experts. This is all they do. They eat shit, sleep boxing, bro. These guys are pros. So it's like, I think we take them a little bit lightly in what they could do. And also, we mix that in with our little biases because we're going for a certain guy. But I don't think it's going to be like this. Dude is a legend, bro. It's going to be a great fight. Anyway, tell me what y'all think, man. I think it's going to be a very close decision. And I think it's going to go to Spence. But it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comment, man. My co-host is your boy Shadow Ghost. Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. And let me know what y'all think in the comment section about the Jermell and Castano fight. I think that they're gonna get a rematch. I don't think Jermell is gonna duck him. I think they're already talking about the rematch. I think it's gonna happen. And to be honest with you, Jermell in his rematches, he does quite well. I mean, you saw what happened with the Harrison fight. I mean, I think he's got that type of champion attitude, like, bro, like, you know. But Castano too. I mean, this dude ain't gonna come in to lose. So I'm looking forward, bro. I mean, I look at in this situation, the fans, we win. So, hey, man, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.